on sneaking out. Don't do it. The whole hospital's been shut down by the federal government. I'm sure they've been told to shoot at us.
Yeah, that's if they saw me, which they wouldn't. I know a million ways out of this hospital. I'm willing to take my chances. You?
Get out of here? What if we release that gas into the air? People could die. I was in the boardroom when Kate and Claudia and Trevor went down. It was bad. And they're now down in ICU with Monica and Elizabeth. A nurse and an anesthesiologist are dead.
How long do you think that we're gonna have to stay in here?
I don't know. As long as it takes. I get it, Lulu. You know, I understand. Morgan and Jax are out there, and I want to be with them as much as you want to be with John.
I just don't understand why he's not banging on these windows trying to get in, why he's not trying to get a hold of me. I'm worried about him. I'm worried that he's caught in the blizzard, or he's wrecked his car, or that he's too mad to even care.
You know that's not true.
I don't want that awful fight to be the last thing that we see of each other.
You don't want to do this.
Neither do you.
I don't know what I want.
Liar.
Okay, fine. I know exactly what I want.
Then, what's the problem?
The sooner Lulu finds out exactly who she's dealing with, the better.
And I need to go ahead and break Spinelli's heart before I ruin his life.
You're not going to ruin his life. At least not the way I would with Lulu.
That's right. I forgot. Whatever happens to Lulu is always 10 million times worse than whatever happens to anybody else.
I'm just saying, Maxie, Spinelli knows what he's getting himself into.
He thinks he does, and why wouldn't he? He's my best friend. Spinelli depends on me and vice versa. He trusts me and forgives me for whatever I do, but I just need to break things off with him because he'll be better off.
You're just trying to protect yourself.
Exactly. That's the type of person I am, so Winifred would be a much better match for him.
She turned him into the FBI. You think he deserves someone like that?
I think that Spinelli needs to learn the way the world works. And if you and I were to hook up, he would be devastated, but he would eventually figure things out. And he would never trust anyone again, so he would be better off.
My situation with Lulu is different. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm trying to protect her.
From something that you did.
Yeah, in a way.
If I were you, I wouldn't tell me either.
Maxie, it doesn't matter who I tell. Lulu's eventually going to find out.
Well, why don't you tell Lulu? Because maybe you guys still have a chance.
Look, Maxie, whatever happens between me and Lulu, I don't want you to give up what you have with Spinelli just so I can have another meaningless, self-destructive experience.
Well, Johnny, that's really noble of you. Maybe your beer wore off. Maybe you actually do love Lulu.
You know, we just gotta wait. Lulu, we gotta wait. I mean, Johnny is fine. And I'm sure when he hears about this, he will rush here because he'll so want to see you.
That's what he wants, but he was not returning my calls even before the cell phones started crashing.
Okay, well, let's say you were able to talk to Johnny. What would you say?
I would say that I'm scared, but he would probably think that I meant I didn't believe in him.
Well, then think of something else. What else would you say?
Oh, gosh, I would say that I don't think he needs to lie to me about not finding a job, and he shouldn't get mad at me when I'm pretending.
You guys have already had that fight, okay? And we've already talked about it.
I know. I need to stop obsessing about it. I know.
We need to do something. We need to help.
Yes.
We need to do something.
Anything. I will mop floors. I will file charts. I'll do laundry. Just something to get my mind off of what's going on.
Let's go find Epiphany and we'll figure something out.
No, let's not.
Why?
Why? Because Epiphany will work me to death.
And you're the one who needs the diversion. Let's go.
No.
Come on.
Sorry, Maxie, I was out of line to use you like that.
Please. I'm a queen of users. You were strictly a means to an end. But glad you decided to stop because I probably never would have.
Yes, you would have. Maxie, having sex wouldn't have solved anything.
I would feel terrible if I had hurt Spinelli. God, made another good choice. I'm starting to make myself nervous.
You're pretty hard on yourself.
Spinelli's best friend that I've ever had and would kill me if I hurt him. I mean, only because I would be a wreck, which wouldn't be great for my career. Just like hurting Lulu would do no good for you either.
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Sure you do. Why do you think nothing happened just now? Yes, Lulu might get on my last nerve, but she's a decent enough person for a drama queen with no sense of style. She loves you in a messy sort of way, which makes sense because she's a messy person. And intentionally hurting Lulu would be like kicking a puppy. Then I would have to find a new roommate, which would be incredibly inconvenient and expensive. So, I'm sorry, we just can't hook up because it would be way too much trouble for me.
Maxie, why do you do that?
Do what?
Pretend not to be the kind and generous person that you are.
Where have you been?
Lulu and I were wondering if there was anything we could do to help.
She was wondering. I was sure that there was something that we could do.
You're a saint. You can restock all the IVs on this floor and on 9. Then you can, if you see any empty food carts, take them back down to the cafeteria. After that, you can take the old book cart on a run through the ambulatory care unit, then come back and check with me.
See what I mean?
What are you standing here whispering for when there's work to do?
Carly, I need to talk to you for a second.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'll find you, Epiphany. I'd like to help out any way I can.
You see, that's the kind of attitude that I want to see with you.